Ladies and gentlemen, and now this is a presentation for the athlete. Please welcome the athletes competing in the women's up to 41 kilograms category Group A.
It's the first women's final of these Asia-Oceania Paralympic Championships in Bangkok at the Miracle Grand Convention Centre right up in the north in the city. And in this 41 kilo final, we have got 8 competing.
Representing Indonesia, Eliana. Representing China, Yang Brun. Representing for the Philippines, Pamati and Marigold. Representing Uzbekistan, Rajapova Umida. Representing Indonesia, Wijaci Ninega. Representing Kazakhstan, Kapil Krusna. And representing China, Sui Zheng. Please give a big applause for the athletes one more time again.
So Yang Jian for Korea, Eliana for Indonesia, Yang Run for China, Meridol Pamatian for the Philippines, Amida Rajapova of Uzbekistan, Ninenga Wadiashi of Indonesia, Tusanai Kabil of Kazakhstan, and Chuizhu of China. They're the 8 going in this 41 kilo final. Quite a few debutants in this. And a few new names who've burst onto the scene this year. And we have quite a few champions in this. This will be interesting. Quite a number of new names in this lightest of the weight divisions in the women's competition. The Miracle Grand Convention Centre in Bangkok for these Asia-Oceania Championships. As you'll see, Chui Shu, the twice Asia-Oceania, 3 times Asian Games champion, the Paralympic champion, world champion, going for the highest mark of 107. We'll start off with 65 through Yang Ji-eun of Korea. On an international debut, we have a few of those. Yang Run of China as well, in her first international competition. Eliana is a new name for us, but she succeeded at the ASEAN, the Southeast Asian Para Games earlier this year. Guo Lingling with the world record for China, Asian record as well. That was fleeting, there's a reason for that, and this is the reason. As we'll see who the referees are going to be. For this first women's final in Bangkok.
The referees selected for this session. Please welcome the technical officials.
And here we are, Olga Prokopashina of Kazakhstan, Christina Serrano of Australia, and Rasif Ibrahim of Malaysia. Technical controller for this final, Lee Eugene of Korea, will be dragging them on. All present and correct for this final.
Technical controller from South Korea, Lee Eugene. Introducing for the VRSTO from Malaysia, Norcia Muhammad.
And the video review officials as well, Norcia binti Muhammad of Malaysia, Tibor Gyurka of Hungary, and Natalia Sky of Kazakhstan. Technical delegate for the week, Noor Shaida Matcha of Malaysia. Obviously, as we say, those video review officials, they are watching at the same time and they're voting at the same time as the referees on stage. But their results are only unlocked if there is an appeal. Guo Lingling with that world record of 123. Set in Hangzhou at the Asian Games in 2023. And it's the Asian record as well. Nasana Boyko with the rookie record for Kazakhstan. Into the Asian records now, as Guo Lingling had set that at those Asian Games. I think that was one of Elon Musk's kids there who was mentioned, but anyway. Women's 41 kilo final incoming, 2.5 minutes to go. Field of 8. Series of names. Well, first few names will be a little bit new to you, but some very, very familiar.
Referees and sporter loaders, please take your positions on the fields of play.
Yang Jian to get us underway, declaring at 64. She's in the Legends competition. Eliana next on 78. A gold medal winning mark for her at the Southeast Asian Games. And Choi Zhu, 107, looking to go big in this opening round. The women's competition's about to get underway in Bangkok for these Asia-Oceania Championships.
Yeah, I only got one question, so is that all you got? You go big or stronger, you push harder, is that all you got? You climb higher, faster, so is that all you got? You put your best and the rest in, no resting, is that all you got? So you a victor, I only got one question, so is that all you got? Yeah, look at you now, so is that all you got? Take a look at you now. So is that all you got? Look at you now. Is that all you got? Yeah, I only got one question. So is that all you got?
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So then, the first of 8, the first women's competitor of this week.
Representing Korea, Yang Ji-eun.
For Korea, Yang Jiyeon, her international debut. She's in the Legends age category. She is 45 as of last week, so she only just qualifies by a week. So she's got extra medals to aim for then. Just like that. And what she's aiming for, well, obviously everything's lifetime best here. This for 64. Yang Jiyeon, good lift. And in this Legends competition, that has her on the board. Oh, very nice. Everybody in this competition representing Asia. Oh, superb. That's the first time we've seen her in the world circuit. And that should get her the Legends gold medal, actually. Asian champion, just like that.
The first attempt representing Indonesia, Eliana.
So now for Indonesia, it's Eliana. She made her championship debut at the ASEAN Southeast Asian Games in Rako Nashishima in January. She won the gold in that. She lifted this mark as 78. She's 28 years old. She lifted 78 in claiming that crown. And it is just Eliana. So, Eliana it is. Looking to match your lifetime best straight away. Well, wading through and gets it, 78. That has her on the board. That'll definitely help in terms of the total lift. There are 6 heavier weights to come, but she matches a lifetime best. And the Southeast Asian Games champion, Eliana. Yeah, nicely done. All solid and clean, and made it.
The first attempt representing Philippines, Kamadi and Maridol.
So next up for the Philippines, Maridol Pamatian going for an opening attempt of 80. Southeast Asian Games silver medalist at the start of the year, and gold in the total lift at the previous games in 2023. She's been a 4 times medalist in the total lift at the Southeast Asian Games, the ASEAN Para Games. 5th in the Asian Games in 2014 at Incheon in Korea. 5th subsequently in Jakarta. 6th in the African Open Championships in Cairo 4 years ago. Potential here, going for 80 for the Philippines. Here comes Mary Dole now.
No.
Oh no, press sequence. All three referees voting her down on that.
Loaders, Lulumartu, 81 kilograms, rank high, 4.
First miss of this final. Just couldn't keep the control through.
The first attempt, representing China, Yang Run.
For China, international debut for Yang Run. So everything she's going for will be a lifetime best attempt. And 81 is going to be her first mark here. Oh, went for it quickly, did Yang Run. 81 the attempt, and no lift. 2-1 again, stop sequence from the two side referees. So a few misses early on here. Interesting to see. So, worth watching. It was the side referees that voted her down in the stop, and from that angle, I mean, you're not going to say much against it. The centre referee gave it because it looked fine from there. We will need to tell from the side how much of a gap there was visually there. But she didn't get it.
Uzbekistan, Rajapova Ubida.
So now Amida Rajapova of Uzbekistan going for 85. Bronze in the Next Gen World Championships in Cairo. 3 years ago, and gold in the World Cup in Tbilisi last year. Well, follows through at 85 here, Rajapova, and that starts well. 3 white lights for her. Successful. She's done very, very well out of it. Those very good underage successes following up here. Worked out well for her.
Indonesia, Widiaji Ninega.
Ninenga Widiashi for Indonesia. Such a successful career. Silver and bronze at the Paralympic Games in Tokyo and Rio respectively. Bronze at the 2014 World Championships in Dubai. Silver in the last 3 Asia-Oceania Championships. Aiming for the podium again here if she can manage it. It's the 3rd heaviest attempt of this opening round. Silver in the Southeast Asian Games this year. Won gold 3 times previously. European Open, gold as well. Berkshire 2018 for Whitty. Now, 90 she's aiming for here. 5th she was in Paris, by the way, 2 years ago. If you're hearing a bit of music, by the way, it's the anthems from the Total Lift ceremonies of the men's 49 kilo final. Happened in the lobby of this Miracle Grand Convention Centre in Bangkok. Widiashi for Indonesia, starting on 90. Looking to start well. She had only 15 seconds left in the clock there. And that's a good lift. Patience. She had a lot of it. She has a good lift too. Great start. Did well out of that. Kept good control on it. Kept the balance. Nice lift. All firm and clean. Two to go.
The first attempt, representing Kazakhstan, Kabil Tursunay.
So now, Tursunay Kabil, she's been World Junior Champion, Asian Youth Games Champion, and silver in the most recent Asian Games in Hangzhou 3 years ago. 6th in the Paralympic Games, did so well to qualify for Paris. And now here she is aiming for, potentially, if she can manage it, another continental medal. She was 4th in the Asia-Oceania Championships in Pyeongtaek, Korea 4 years ago. Asian Junior Champion once upon a time. Well, she's coming in 95, and Tursunay Kabil has worked it well. 3 white lights. Glorious. What a great result. How good that was. Again, lovely, glorious confidence of the best kind. Gets that lift, gets the lead, but well, she's going to have to do very well to hold on to it because it's the best of the best who's coming now.
First attempt, representing China, Sui Zhe.
For China, it's the reigning Asia-Oceania Asian Games World and Paralympic Champion, Cui Zhu. Now a 5-time world champion after claiming this title again in Cairo. She's won 5 world titles in a row, but after 4 Paralympic silvers in a row, finally got on the top step of the podium in Paris. From Hebei, Shandong province, she's won the lot. Now she wants to win it again. Cui Zhu for China, 107. And this to blitz the rest in round 1. And if she gets this, that would be it. Here she comes, Cui Zhu. That's the way to do it. Immense, 12 kilos, clear of the rest. Cui Zhu is on the way to gold again. On the way to a title, the 3 times Asian Games champ. And looking for another in Japan later this year. Cui Zhu, just immense. What a fabulous lift. There is such a lot to like about how she goes about her business. Unfussy, but just perfect. Cui Zhu leads, 107 for China after that opening round. Tursunai Kabul in second for Kazakhstan on 95. Inenga Widiashi of Indonesia third on 90. And Amina Rajapova fourth for Uzbekistan. Yang Jiun on the way to Legends Gold for Korea. 64 done, going for 68 here. There's something to say, by the way, that the 2 championship debutants we have here, one from Korea and one for China, are both Yangs. Yang Jiun it is. So 4 kilos onto her first round lifetime best. No. She's not got it. 2-1 against press sequence from the centre and the right side referee. Both voted it out. Has the legend success? It will be gold for Korea in this, but doesn't get to add the 4 kilos extra onto it, unfortunately for her.
The second attempt, representing Philippines, Pamati and Meridol.
It's Meridol Pamati-An of the Philippines. Now, she missed in the opening round, so this is her second attempt at 80. Silvers and bronzes of the Southeast Asian Games, the ASEAN Para Games. A couple of World Championships to her name. 13th she was in Cairo, 11th in Dubai. Prior to that, and 11th in the Asian Para Games in Hangzhou 3 years ago. Matian going for 80. She missed out on this last time. What about this? No, same again. It's the press sequence from all 3 referees. That's issues now. In danger of missing out altogether.
Look bar to 81 kilograms, rank high 4.
That's 2 misses for her now, and that's an issue. Same with Yang Run of China, who's got to right the wrongs of the previous round, and her opportunity will come now for China. Yang Run. Well, she's staying in a path. She going for 81 again. "29 years old on her international debut for China. We didn't see her at the Beijing World Cup last year. They keep finding new names, new big talent. She's the latest of them. Seemed a quicker lift this time. It's a good lift too. It's 2-1 in her favour. Left side referee voted it down in the press, but everything perfect. And she gets it. She's on the board. And Yang Run goes into 5th position. Good lift, that.
Loaders. Load the bar to 81 kilograms. Behind 1.
It was, I think it's fair to say, a bit of pressure on it in order to get it right, and maybe you could have detected a little bit of that from the build-up for her.
The second attempt, representing Indonesia, Elena.
Well, Eliana is having a lot of fun. She matched her lifetime best in the previous round, that mark that won her the gold in the Southeast Asian Games earlier this year. Now going for it again. So all set for a new mark, a new lifetime best if she can make it. It would match Yang Run, having already got to that mark. She would stay in 6th spot. It would help her in the total lift as well. If she can get all the marks in, she's got a good chance. Been a few misses already. Eliana goes now.
Good.
That's a good lift, 2-1 in her favour. Centre referee didn't vote her away, and that was on the press. Maybe felt the bar didn't move enough, but the other two gave it. Successful on 81. I think a bit of movement at the top. You can see why the centre referee didn't give it. And she's watching from closer.
The second attempt, representing Uzbekistan, Rajapova Umeda.
So now for Uzbekistan, it's Umeda Rajapova. Successful in the opening round at 85. This is a lifetime best attempt by 2. 87 she's previously done. So she's finished 9th in the World Championships in Cairo, 4th in the total lift, only just missed out in that. Bronze in the next gen in the World Champs in Dubai at Al Habtoor City in 2023. And that gold in Tbilisi at the World Cup last year for Rajapova, who's 22 years old now. And if she gets this, she's only a kilo then away from bronze from Ninenga Widiashi, and she's in contention then, good and proper, if she gets this. The continuously growing Uzbekistan team. So Rajapova 89, Ninenga Widiashi's on 90, and this to add a couple of kilos onto her lifetime best attempt from last year. Rajapova No.
No.
Stop sequence. All three against her on that, and I can also tell you the right side referee voted her down on the stop sequence. So she does. Watching here. Yeah, not enough contact. That's not the right angle to view from. Yeah, that second angle was the right side to view from. I think we could just about see from above. It just needed more contact. It had to be much more obvious of a stop.
The second attempt, representing Indonesia.
So she's still 5 kilos off, and she did get the press. So she's got to work on that stop sequence. Yinenga Widiashi then. Well, she's got 90, this for 93. Trying to push up within 2 kilos of the silver medal spot right now. 3 silvers in a row in the Asian Games, 3 silvers in a row in the Asia-Oceania Championships, and silver this year at the Southeast Asia, the ASEAN Para Games, after 3 golds in a row. Works in the Ministry of Sport, civil servant. Bronze in the 2014 Worlds, 4th subsequently in Mexico City, 4th in Belize in 2021, and a total lift 5th place in Cairo. Silver and bronze in her Paralympic Games career. Silver in Tokyo, bronze in Rio, 5th it was in Paris. Still brilliant for Indonesia. Yinenga Widiashi. She's only 33 still. She's been around a long time. There's still a lot more to give in this sport. Run out of time. And she didn't get the lift anyway. Well, she'd left herself 15 seconds in the first round, and this time ran out of time altogether. Never mind the press sequence. Clock had already run out in her. Didn't get the press sequence anyway. She didn't get the press complete, but afraid to say.
Loaders with a margin 97 kilograms. Rack time 2.
So Tursunai Kabil will be the next to go for Kazakhstan. 12 kilos down on Choi Zhu already, and further marks to be attempted by the Chinese.
The second attempt, representing Kazakhstan, Gabriel Tursunai.
So Tursunai Kabil is on the way. Bronze in Pattaya at the World Cup 2 years ago, silver in the Asian Para Games. .97, the target for the former Asian and World Junior Champion. 77 seconds left on the clock here. That was never a worry for her. Potentially on the way to silver here, because that's a good lift. It's 3 white lights. Tursunai Kabil successful. Gets that mark of 97. Excellent effort. By the way, that I think will clinch her the silver as well. Fourth in these championships 4 years ago in Pyeongtaek in Korea, and silver in the Asian Games in Hangzhou. But this is silver at these Asia-Oceania championships, no doubt about it, for Tursunay Kabil. And it's going to be gold for Choi-Ju for the third time in the Asia-Oceania championships. It will be a 6th continental crown, the 3 in a row Asian Para Games champion, 5 world crowns in a row, 6 world championships in a row in which she's got a medal, 5 golds and a silver. In terms of the Paralympics, gold finally in Paris to go with her 4 silver medals in a row. She's won the lot, and she is going to win this. $113 for Choi-Ju. Still a minute to go for Choi-Ju. Loads of time. 113. Superb. 2-1 in her favour. The centre referee voted her down in the press, but everything perfectly fine for her. Choi-Ju gets the gold. Nothing's going to stop her now. It's going to be another Asian crown. Competitor. She's made it work, and she will not be overtaken. Choi-Ju will get the gold. Tursunay Kabil will get the silver for Kazakhstan. The bronze yet to be decided. It's a bit of a battle for it. Yang Run still has a chance. If she gets to 91, she's going to have to aim for 91. Choi-Ju, by the way, is only 10 kilos off the world record. That's worth keeping in mind. It's wide open in the total lift as well, because of the various misses we've had. 5 of the 8 have had a miss, including this woman, who takes the Legends title already, Yang Ji-eun of Korea. 64 done, 68 missed, staying in the path, going for 71 here. A really effective debut. Can she round off by getting the heaviest mark of all for her? Lifetime best attempt again, this is. $71. No, she doesn't get it. All 3 against her on the press, but she still gets 64. That was important to get. That gets a mark on the board. That gets her the Legends title for Asia. Yang Jian finishing with a mark of 64.
Pamati and Maridol.
So now it's Maridol Pamati Ann. Pressure's on. She's missed her first 2 attempts at 80. Needs this to get on the board. Needs to get a mark in these Asian Championships. Silver already this year in the ASEAN, the Southeast Asian Games. She's medaled at the last 4 championships in a row. Top 5 in a couple of Asia Para Games too, so really, really needs this. Maridol Pamati Ann for 80. Needs to get this right. Pamati Ann gets it. Oh, what a relief. What a blessed relief. 2-1 in her favour. The centre referee voted it down on the press, but the other... And Maridol Pamati Ann successful. It's a good lift, and that puts her on the board.
For the third attempt, representing Indonesia, Eliana.
So now, Eliana currently on 81 with a new lifetime best. Southeast Asian Games champion going for another lifetime best of 82, and if she gets this, she certainly gets a medal in the total lift. It would put her into the lead for the time being. Been so many who have had misses today, 5 in total, that the 3 who remain are on the way to getting medals in the total lift. And if she misses this, she stays 3rd in the total lift, but there's no guarantee she'll get a medal. But if she gets this, she does definitely get a medal in the total lift. Southeast Asian champion. It's her first Asian Championships. Can she get this? She gets a medal, definitely, if she gets it. Oh no, she doesn't get it. Press sequence needed more. So she stays 3rd in the total lift, but she can be overtaken. Doubt, but well, she had to go for it. It was 1 kilo on, and yeah, she gave that a bit of a push, I think, with the chest as well, so doesn't get it. So she misses too. And she ends up on 81. So she is 6th in the Asian Championship. 5 to go. And there's still 3 who can overtake Eliana in the total lift. But she's in the medals for now. And because of the weights involved from here on in, Yang Run, Amida Rajapova and Inenga Widiashi can leap up into the medals in the total lift. And yeah, Yang Run has to go for this. There's a 3-way battle for bronze, and Yang Run is starting the charge. It's a lifetime best attempt by a long way. 81 for the first time in the second round. She missed her first attempt at it, and she has to go for it. Inenga Widiashi currently bronze on 90. Yang Run going for 91. Can she do it? It's asking a lot. Well, she's got it raised. The press complete. She punched through well, Yang Run. She hasn't got it though. 2-1 against. on the stop sequence on the two side referees and the press as well. So she is denied. But 81, well, she starts her international career very well, and she was very close to a medal. But the stop sequence went wrong. It was voted okay by the center referee, but the two side and the press sequence they weren't happy with either. They're putting a lift challenge in. The three video referees voted at the same time. And those are the angles that they saw, and they voted it down as well. So she doesn't get it. So Yang Run remains on 81, and she finishes 5th. In the Asian Championship, Eliana remains 3rd in the total lift. Amina Rajapova of Uzbekistan, 85, done in the first round, missed 89 in the second, and going for 91 here. She's lying 4th, and this to go into the bronze medal position above Ninanga Widiashi, whose final attempt is to come. Rajapova already, well, she's had some nice successes and consistency shown by finishing 4th in the total lift at the World Championships last year in Egypt. Can she get into the top 3 here? This for 91, big moment, Rajapova. Going big, she's got the push through. Rajapova for 91. Ah, she's got it! She's got it! So Rajapova goes to bronze for now, and she knocks Eliana out of the medals in the total lift. Had to get it right, and for all 3 referees she did. Super lift, lifetime best, 91, Amina Rajapova.
Representing Indonesia.
Now Rajapova, will she stay there? Ninanga Widiashi looking to overtake her. The clock ran down on her completely in the previous round. Cannot allow that to happen again. Ninanga Widiashi in 4th place. And if she gets this, she gets the bronze medal. And she takes bronze in the total lift as well. All those big championship successes before. Another silver in the Southeast Asian Games this year to go with her 3 previous gold medals. 3 silvers in the Asian Games, 3 silvers in the Asia-Oceania Championships. And they seem to be doing everything almost a minute faster than the 2 previous rounds. Well, strapping in anyway. Still a minute to go. She's doing this a lot quicker this time. 40 seconds left on the clock. And the lift can start now. This to get into the bronze medal position. In both the best lift, the main event, the total lift as well. Ninanga Widiashi. Here she comes. Punching through well. This to overtake Amina Rajapova. She's done it! She's got the bronze! It's another major championship medal for Ninenga Wadiashi. 9 up to 183 in the total lift. And Rajapova is knocked out of the medals twice over. Ninenga Wadiashi gets the bronze. So the medalists have been decided, and the order too. 2 more lifts to go. At least 2 more lifts to go. Tusnai Kabil, 113, the leading mark for Cui Zhu. Kabil going for 99 here. So this to take the lead in the total lift. She has the silver medal as it stands anyway in the main event, in the best lift. Lifted 100 at the World Championships and finishing 7th in that. That was her first round attempt. It was successful. Didn't get any more, 100 being her lifetime best. The only time she's lifted that in competition, and not aiming for it today, aiming for 99 instead. Silver medal is hers, but this for a total lift gold if she can manage it. She's managed it! 3 white lights for Tursunai Campbell. We salute you. So, she leads the total lift on 291. Silver medal. Made it work at the Asian champion again. Between Asia-Oceania Championships and Asian Games, it's a 6th title for Cui Zhu. This for 117, which is 6 kilos off her compatriot Guo Lingling's world record. It's a foot. 117 for Cui Zhu. Asia-Oceania champion for a 3rd time, 4th medal at an Asian Championships for her. Cui Zhu, the Asia-Oceania Asian Games World Paralympic champion, going for the clean sweep again. 117. She has it! Asian champion again. Is that her last lift of the day, or does she fancy a crack at the world record? What a marvelous as well. 337. Wins it by 46 ahead of Tursunai Kabil. Ninenga Wadiashi with the bronze in that. 117 she gets. And I think she's nodded to say that's it. And the referees have stood away. Cui Zhu takes the gold. She doesn't want to take the world record today. Good victory for her. Asian champion. Again. 117 for Cui Zhu for China. Tursunai Kabil, the silver for Kazakhstan, and Ninenga Wadiashi, the bronze for Indonesia. That the 1, 2, 3 in the total lift as well. Amida Rajapova just edged out for Uzbekistan on both. She's only 22. More of those to come. Eliana, 5th in the total lift. And Yang Jian takes the Legends competition as well. And the victory ceremony is on the way. So the women's 41 kilo victory ceremony in Bangkok, the first women's event of these Asia-Oceania Powerlifting Championships, and presenting the medals, Sheena Matcha, the technical delegate for these Asia-Oceania Championships.
Right now, they start for the bronze medalist representing Indonesia, Ninanga.
Touch and go for a little bit for Ninanga Wiriachi of Indonesia. Had to get her final lift in, having run out of time in the second round, but she sped up in the third and got it. Bronze in the total lift for her as well, the same 1, 2, 3, 4 across the best lift and the total lift. Ninanga Wiriachi just edging out Amida Rajapova, who had done so well today but missed out by 2 kilos. Ninanga Wiriachi with the bronze. Tursunai Kabil with the bronze for Kazakhstan. Silver in the Asia Para Games 3 years ago in Hangzhou. And having just missed out on the podium at the Asia-Oceania Championships 4 years ago, Tursunai Kabil picks up the silver medal here. Silver in the total lift as well. Superb.
And right now, the gold medalist representing China, Zhuyi Zheng.
Cui Zhu does it again. She is the champion for China. Got her 3 lifts in, peaking at 117, 6 kilos off the world record held by Guo Lingling. Asia-Oceania champion in 2015, 2022, and again in 2026. Along with everything else she's won, she remains the champion of it all. Cui Zhu claims another major championship medal. It is the 12th of her career. 6 at Asian level between these Asian Championships and the Asian Para Games. 5-time world champion. Paralympic champ for the first time in Paris 2 years ago. She's the reigning champ of everything. Cui Zhu takes the crown. And honestly, I thought she was going to go for the world record as well, but that can come another time. Asian Games coming up later this year. Cui Zhu takes the gold. Tursunai Kabil the silver. Ninanga Wiriachi the bronze. The next final coming up is the women's 45 kilo final. That is in just about an hour's time. Please do join us for that. Until then, farewell.